Okay, let's talk, dropping the mic, huh? Let's talk about thoughts a little bit. Because thoughts, with meditation folks, sometimes thoughts they get a bad rap. They're the enemy. But you know what? Without our thoughts, we would be lost, Before, somebody was going down the river, and before they thought, well, I really need a paddle, and they thought about that and did it. They were up a creek without a paddle. We have to think how to use a computer, how to do day-to-day life. Our thoughts are vital to us. Even our daydreaming sometimes. If you're having trouble thinking up what you want to do for your science project, and you're just having trouble thinking it over, and you're staring at the computer and nothing's working, you go for a walk outside, daydreaming a little bit, and their connection might happen. Oh, there's a telephone pole. Maybe if something just clicks. So that's all okay. It's just we want to not be used by our thoughts. We want to be able to have a little, we want to know that we're thinking as opposed to just being embedded in the middle of our thoughts and be kind of a victim of our thoughts. So thoughts are helpful. And if you're meditating, the more thoughts you have, the more practice you have in letting go of your thoughts. So great. And if you are meditating, the idea is if you just notice, hey, my mind's drifted to this or that, you woke up. That's a moment to be really have gratitude for. Oh, my mind drifted. You woke up. Oh, only then can you bring it back to refocus it on your breath. So that's not, oh man, my attention's been wandering. I said, no, you woke up. Just bring it back. Just bring it back. It's about the bringing it back multiple times. It's all about the patience. It's all about the patience, not about staying focused. Albert Ellis he started the field of cognitive psychology, rational emotive psychology, and his argument was that there was an antecedent, maybe your boss or teacher yelled, there was an irrational belief like oh, I'm never going to get another job, or I'm going to fail this test, I'm going to fail school, I'm going to be homeless, things are going to be awful. This whole list of irrational beliefs, and that was the consequence. Then you would really become upset. The point I want to make, it was the beliefs that he talked about, ABC, the irrational beliefs, but the thoughts themselves do not cause the stress or the emotion. It's the belief in the thoughts. So my point is, you do not have to believe all your thoughts. Let's go ahead, just for fun, and I'm going to do a meditation that very few other people do. I call it the letting go meditation, and it just teaches people how to deal with thoughts, because sometimes we have thoughts of if only this or that were different. It's really helpful for people with panic attacks or different really high levels of anxiety. So right now we're going to start the same way. We're just going to do this for about 4 minutes, a really quick one. And focus on your breath. And this time we're going to have you let go of your own thoughts, but I'm going to suggest thoughts. You're going to say them to yourself and then just let them go as well. So focus on one breath at a time. And again, if you have any thoughts, you can just let them go and bring yourself back to the breath. Relax your legs, your back, your shoulders, your neck, and your face. And now I'm going to ask you to repeat a thought to yourself after I say it, but the trick is I want you not to believe it. Just say it to yourself, let it go, and focus back on the next breath. So say to yourself, I can't do anything right. Say it to yourself, and then let the thought go, and focus back just on the very next breath. And just feel the in-breath and the out-breath. Again, don't believe the thought, just let it go, and relax the muscles in your jaw. And think to yourself, just have the thought, I wish school wasn't so hard. Think it and let the thought go, don't believe it. Feel the breath. And relax your jaw. I wish my neck didn't feel like this. Say it to yourself. Don't believe it, let it go. Feel the breath. And relax the muscles in your neck. Just allow it to be however it is. Relax your shoulders. And think to yourself, I wish I just had a clear mind. Say it to yourself, let the thought go. Because you realize that a clear mind is just an abstract concept. All you really need to do is just focus on this one breath. And relax your jaw. And relax your neck. In a little bit, I'll ask you to open your eyes, and when you do, you will notice that you feel more peaceful and more relaxed. And keep focusing on enjoying your breath, and let your eyes open. Okay. Who feels more relaxed? Yeah? Seems like most of us, huh? Well, here's the interesting thing. You just thought a whole bunch of thoughts that usually would stress people out. If I can't do anything right? All those different thoughts. I wish this class was different. And people could really stress out about them. So it's how you handle the thoughts. It's strengthening that ability not to believe, you believe some of your thoughts, but not believe all of your thoughts. Sometimes you just notice them and let them go. And then focus back on your breath. Mumanakai, in spring, hundreds of flowers, in autumn, a harvest moon, in summer, a refreshing breeze. In winter, snow will accompany you. If useless things do not hang in your mind, any season is a good season for you. I underlined the word hang to point that out. He didn't say if useless things do not come in your mind. He said, come into your mind. He said if they do not hang in your mind. Confucius said it another way. He said, you cannot stop the birds from flying overhead, but you can stop them from nesting in your hair. Okay?